What is tax law? Tax law is the body of rules that governs how public authorities impose and collect charges, taxes, and similar burdens on individuals and businesses. It establishes what is taxable, who must pay, how to calculate amounts, procedural rules for assessment and collection, and remedies for disputes. In the U.S., tax law covers both federal and state systems, which often operate under different rules. Federal versus state. In the United States, federal taxes are enacted primarily in the Internal Revenue Code, Title 26 of the U.S. Code, and administered by the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. States and localities also impose taxes, income, sales, property, under their own laws. The division between federal and state taxing power matters for who receives the revenue and which rules apply. Primary sources and administration. Key sources at the federal level include the Internal Revenue Code, statute, Treasury regulations, IRS rulings and guidance, and tax case law. The IRS enforces and interprets federal tax law, issues forms and procedures, and provides taxpayer assistance. Key principles in taxpayer rights. Fundamental ideas include legality, taxes stem from statute, ability to pay, progressivity in income tax, and due process in assessments. Taxpayers have rights, accurate and timely information, appeal rights, and access to judicial review when administrative remedies are exhausted. Main types of taxes, U.S. examples. Federal income tax on individuals and corporations, primary federal revenue source. Payroll taxes, Social Security and Medicare, withheld from wages. State sales taxes on consumption, varies by state. Property taxes, local governments. Each category has different rules for calculation, withholding, and reporting. Compliance and enforcement. Taxpayers must file returns, pay taxes due, and keep records. The IRS audits returns, issues assessments, and can collect unpaid taxes through liens, levies, or litigation. Remedies include administrative appeals, offers in compromise, installment agreements, and court actions. Example 1. Individual taxpayer. An employee reports wages on Form 1040, withholding may cover the tax, and if the IRS assesses additional tax, the taxpayer may contest via administrative appeals or litigation. Example 2. Business. A corporation computes taxable income under IRC rules, applies credits and deductions, files corporate returns, and must respond to audits or transfer pricing inquiries if multinational activities are involved. Summary. Tax law in the U.S. is a multi-layered field combining statutes, notably the IRC, administrative rules, and case law. Understanding the split between federal and state authority, procedural steps for compliance and appeal, and common types of taxes is critical for students and practitioners.